I'd heard about Sussex House when I first came here, because Sussex House was basically put together by the children of Sussex in England, and they clubbed together after the tsunami, and they put the house together, and then there was a Christian church that came on board to help them. But like all these things, sometimes funds run out, sometimes you lose the idea of certain creativity. So Christmas being a time of sharing and giving, I thought what better way to do it but to join forces and to celebrate Christmas with the kids. But it's not just about Christmas. This is going to be a year-on commitment from the hotel, whereby we take the children out at least 4 times a year to do fun activities, education activities, and on every birthday of the 18 children that they currently have here, they will each receive a huge birthday cake from us. We will bring it over here, and they'll be able to celebrate their individual birthdays with their brothers and sisters here. So they've always got something to look forward to. That's the idea behind it.
I mean, you're a fairly new hotel. I think you're coming up to your first birthday, aren't you?
Yep, yeah. Our first birthday will be in about 2 weeks' time, I believe, yeah.
I mean, you're in Patong, obviously, Millennium Resort right beside Junk Ceylon, Sussex House here in Phuket town, but you come over here especially just for Christmas party,
right,
for this day,
yeah?
I mean, it's a big occasion, obviously, for the hotel, too. You're very busy, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a busy time of the year.
It is a busy time. We could be busy. I think all the hotels in Patong, due to the recent events that have happened, are not as buoyant as perhaps they would normally be. I think occupancies are generally down by about 30-40%. But saying that, Thailand and Phuket is very resilient, and the tourists will be coming back in their droves. The cancellations have stopped, the new bookings are coming in, so always being optimistic, Phuket and Thailand will bounce back for sure.
And I hear and see you've set up a sort of gingerbread house in the hotel lobby. Yeah. With all the Christmas tree and lights.
That's right, yeah.
Is that helping to raise money?
It is indeed. In fact, yesterday we sold 100 of the little goodies that we're selling. This is the largest gingerbread house in Phuket. In fact, and it's all made out of real gingerbread. And what you can do for 75 baht is buy one of these little goodies, and all of the profits will go towards the children, and not just for now, but for the future. And one thing I forgot to mention to you, actually, as we grow with the children and as they become part of the Millennium family, they will have an opportunity, should they wish, to join our team for a future career, and we would put them through the right training. So it's not just for now, it's forever, if they wish.
Well, that's a very unique, almost exceptional offer to give. I mean, you also have some gifts here too you're going to give, yeah, for Christmas?
Right. They all get a gift. As I said, this is just the beginning. It's to bring a little bit of hope, a little bit of happiness into their lives, and it will mean that they've always got something to look forward to. And it will mean that, they always know that somebody else is thinking of them throughout the year, not just at Christmas time, but on their birthdays and when we take them out. We really want this to be a commitment and a pledge that we will keep to.
I better bring Sarah in here. You're one of the project leaders looking after is it mainly orphans and children who are in need and poor, but also some students, I gather, at university, yeah?
It's predominantly children at risk, so we do have 1 or 2 children who are without parents, but generally for different reasons they have to come here so they can continue their education. Some of the children are from remote islands where there is no school on the islands. They all have different stories, but they are children at risk, and they are children who've come here to benefit from a family environment and the chance to further their education.
Some of them students too at university and college?
That's right. We have 2 of the girls currently at university. One's residential here and the other one's residential at university, but they're varying ages, so they're all at different stages of their education.
So what do you think of this offer from Peter and the Millennium to possibly give them a future job, career in the hotel?
I think it's incredible. Certainly 3 or 4 of the kids here have talked for a few years about going into hospitality and tourism. A few of them are actually studying towards that now, so it's something that they're very excited about. I think it just gives them a real tangible hope,
right,
and a credible thing that they can start working towards for their future, which I think is just an awesome thing.
The younger ones will get a chance to go and visit the hotel, I guess, and go on field trips.
They're coming on Christmas Eve. They're coming on Christmas Eve. They're going to be celebrating Christmas Eve with us at the hotel. And also, just to add on from what Sarah said, I think it's important that as they get to know us over the years, they will feel a lot more comfortable about coming into a hospitality environment with people that they can really identify with.
How old are the youngest ones?
Our youngest ones are 6 and 7, and they go right through to 19, 20 years of age, so quite a wide range.
So they live here at Sussex House, but they go to Thai schools?
That's right, there are about 4 different schools at the moment. Some are in vocational college, some are in university, and some are in the local Thai schools.
And you look after them here at the house, but also help in the schools?
That's right. The Pais project is an international youth and schools work organisation. So here in Thailand we work in 8 different youth communities. So some of them are children's homes, some of them are schools. Sussex House is the only one that we're residential in. But we really just look to support the youth community in whatever their greatest need is.
How many children here again?
There's 13 residential, but there's 5 extras that benefit from the foundation.
It's quite a small and close family unit, should we say, almost, isn't it?
It is, and actually I think that's a much better thing. The UN Child Charter is talking about moving away from large children's institutions. It's not beneficial for the young people. So they're looking to have small family units where they can recreate the family atmosphere so the children don't lose anything from being in what's termed as an institution.